Today we're going to learn about a new method called lattice multiplication. I love this method. It's not necessarily the quickest, but it does work, and I don't know, it's definitely a different twist on multiplying. Makes it a little bit more fun. So first thing you have to know how to do is set up the lattice box. So if we were going to multiply, let's say 24 times 13, two double-digit numbers. You basically need to set up a box, and then you want to make it look like a window. And what you have is your numbers over here on the top and on the side. And then you're going to need to draw these diagonal lines like so. What you do from here is you begin to multiply. You're going to say, what's 1 times 4? 1 times 4 is 4. That goes in this bottom part of your box. Then you continue on with 1 times 2. That would be 2. And then you come down here, you do the same thing. You multiply 3 times 4, which becomes 12. So down here in this lower half of the box, that's for your ones. And the top part right here is for your tens. So that's how the box is split. So if we go back to multiplying by the next number, 3 times 2, that gives us 6. So we have nothing in the tens on any of these. You can put them as zeros or you can leave them. Then what you want to do is you need to multiply in a diagonal fashion. So you're going to multiply everything right here, or excuse me, not multiply, you're going to add everything. And that would give you just a 2. And then you're going to multiply, or excuse me, again, add everything in this section. So 6 and 4 I know is 10, plus 1 more is 11. And just like normal addition, you can't have a double-digit number in any one specific place. So you're going to carry your 1 up here, and then you continue to add the next set of columns at a diagonal place. So that gives you 2 plus 1, which would be 3, and 0 plus 0 is 0. So you get 312. So when we look at our lattice multiplication box, I'll make this one a little bit bigger, and we have these diagonal lines. Another way to kind of look at this is right here, this is your ones, this is your tens, and then this would be your hundreds, and this would be your thousands. Okay, and it works for any size number. So let's try another one. If we had, maybe we just have, here's my window. And this is the hardest part, learning how to draw this window and knowing where to put your numbers. So if we had 48 times, I don't know, 19. I'm going to go ahead and put in my diagonal lines. And I'm going to start multiplying. So 1 times 8 would give me 8. 1 times 4 would give me 4. 9 times 8 I know is 72. And then 9 times 4 is 36. So again, I can focus on just this section. Whoops, I should have done that in highlighter. So I'm going to add this ones column which will give me 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and add this column. So this is 7 and 8, which is 15, plus 6 more. So if I have 15, I need to add 6. I know 5 and 6 make 11, which makes 21. So again, my 1 comes down here. I carry my 2. I've got 4 and 3 plus 2 in my next column, right here. That gives me 7 plus 2 more, which is 9. So 48 times 19 ends up, let's rewrite that, equals 912. And that's how you do lattice multiplication. So let's practice a couple. Let's try 36 times 12. And I'll help get you started by setting up the box. But eventually this is what you need to learn how to do on your own. And it's also important to carry these dotted lines outside of the box right here. Helps separate your place value, know where you need to put them. So go ahead and give that a try. And I'll give you about a minute to figure it out. Alright, let's see what you came up with. So I'm going to put 36 at the top right here and 12 on the side. I'm going to multiply 6 times 1, which gives me 6. 1 times 3 is 3. And then 2 times 6 is 12. So my 1 right here is up in this tens place within this box. And then 3 times 2 is 6 again. I'm going to go ahead and highlight in the order I need to show you which columns to add first. So the only thing in this column is 2. Move on to my next column. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 1 more makes 13. So my 3 is here. Carry my 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. So 36 times 12 equals 432. Alright, let's do another one. How about one that seems tricky, but really isn't? We'll do 86 times 74. The nice thing about this whole process is it takes a big, complicated multiplication problem and really breaks it down to each individual part. So it becomes less overwhelming. So go ahead and take about another minute to try and figure this out. Let's see what you came up with. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lines in. It's usually the first step I do when I build my box. So I'm going to write 86 times 74. 7 times 6, you know, if I struggle with this, I can use the strategy we just talked about yesterday. What do I know? For 7 times 6, if I don't know it off the top of my head, I know 6 times 6 equals 36, but that's only 6 groups of 6, and so I need to add one more to make it 7 groups. So 6 and 6 is 12, carry my 1, 42. So you can still use lattice even if you're not 100% sure. Same thing, 8 times 7, I'm not 100% sure, so I'll do 7 times 7, because I know that's 49, but I need 8 groups of 7, so I'm going to add 7 one more time. 9 and 7 is 16, carry my 1, that makes 56. And I'm going to go ahead and do my 4 times 6, I know that's 24, and then 4 times 8 I know is 32. I'm going to get my highlighter, I'm going to add this column first, that would be 4, and then I'll add this one, 2 plus 2 plus 2, or 2 times 3 gives us 6. I know right here I've got a group of 10, so 10 and 3 makes 13. Carry my 1, 5 and 1 is 6. So 86 times 74 equals 6,364. 6,364. Okay. I'm also going to show you another one, and then I'll let you practice this. It doesn't always have to be for double-digit multiplication. It can be done with a number like 352 times 7. You can use the same principle, except the box is just going to look a little bit different. You're going to have 3 boxes on the top for 352. And then you're going to put 7 on this, 7 on the side. Now you still want to have your lines coming off diagonally. So right here I've got 7 times 2, which is 14, 7 times 5, which is 35, and 7 times 3, which is 21. So when I go to add these, this would be 4, 6, 4, 2. So then 352 times 7 is 2,464. So it does work with any multiplication. You could do triple digit, quadruple digit, any type of multiplication problem. So now I'm going to give you one to practice that looks like this.